I'm on time. It's not even that late. It's not. Whoa, easy there. Hey. We're friends, but you kind of are the only one I worry about around the truck. Yep. Morning, everybody. Chad, Adler Farms. They're so grumpy. It's officially 30 degrees. I hope it's not windy, but not much I can do about it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bruce. Look out. Whew, what a silly boy. Man, look at that pond. Nice and full and unfinished. That's all right, we got a plan. We're gonna go down there and talk about it. I reached out to a bunch of you guys on the interwebs yesterday on Facebook, and it is gonna be even better than we were told, because now we've called the right people for the right job. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Is he behind me yet? Where's he at? There's Where would this channel be without Bruce, ladies? Huh? Where would it be without this one? Get out there, not yet, hang on. And you're such a lovely little guy. You are too, but you're kind of big. Oh man, and you're even bigger. I'm gonna dump some of this and get them some cubes, because it's chilly this morning. I didn't move the feed troughs yet because, well, yesterday I was busy. The only reason to move the feed troughs is to make it easier on me, so I don't have to walk through that. But it's all pretty clean for them. They don't know it. Oh, act like you're starving. You're not. Whew. Let's start with that. Hi, buddy. Lucy. Let me get some cubes. Badonk. Where you been, buddy? Where you been? He wants food. Whew. You can't pet anybody until you feed them. So let me get some food and check back with you guys. Got my gloves on. I got my posse. Fist bump. Boop. Hi, Mama. What'd you think? Woo, you're a big girl. Hey, can we show them our trick? How you eat out of my hand but don't kill me? Can we show them? Can we show them? Come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. I'm way down low. Can't get whacked, is what I mean. We'll leave it at that for now. Excuse me, Ninja. My goodness. By the way, these are waterproof as long as it doesn't go in the top. The top's not waterproof. I'll link them down below. They're awesome. It is way too early to be breathing this hard. There we go. Oh, this bag is so warm. Hang on a second, let me put it up. We'll check back. All right, let's get the chickens some food where they don't have to fight for it, so to speak. Oh, that's frozen. Solid shut. Frozen. Oh, goodness. Whew. So when it rains, it gets a little gummed up right here, but it's totally okay. By the way, if you want your chickens to lay eggs, feed them 20% creep feed. They'll lay twice a day now. Let me tell you something about it. Hi, buddy. Hey, if you want some food, you can run those chickens off. I'll guarantee it. I guarantee it. I do. Yeah. I sure do. Hey, I need this bucket for the alpacas though. Yep. Oh man, we gotta get a shovel. Come help me. You got your necks are longer than my arms. Come help. Rosie, come stick your head in here. Morning, Lady A. Good morning. Good morning. You want a little taste? I watch Narcos on Netflix. You want a little taste? How's that taste? That's pure, isn't it? Hey, wait a minute. We're missing an alpaca. Who's missing? Oh, there he is. Whew. I was concerned for a minute there, brother. Glad you could make it. Don't you even know. Dude. No. Whew. This has proved to be an awesome windbreak for the alpacas. They sleep in here. Uh-oh. Oh, they sleep in here every night. Super comfy and super cozy, and they get a little bit of blowing rain, but when we know the wind's gonna blow, we put in fresh straw, or I do at least. See, they sleep way back here too. There's like 2 bedding spots. I don't know if they'll show up on camera, but there's 2 depressions. And that's where they sleep. All right, and don't worry, every alpaca gets plenty, and they all get way more than they need. And this is actually some of that 20% feed, so while their poop looks like this, they're okay to eat it, and we're giving them the correct rations. If it starts looking a little pasty butt, then we'll back her down a little bit. But the moment you've been waiting for. Actually, you've been waiting for a longhorn and a Highland calf, and I have 2, but let's go walk down to the pond. It might be super windy right here on this walk. I won't know until I edit it, but let me walk down to the pond and we'll talk about plans and what we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, Finn has a buddy, and you won't believe who it is. Playing nice, huh? Sonny, who's been given some lice spray, by the way, from a pump sprayer. Bunny as well. So did everybody else yesterday. When it was warm-ish and not so windy-ish. Because spraying fly spray when it's windy, it's fly spray / lice spray. I'll link it down below so you guys can look it up. But it's what I've been using. It's what was recommended. It's what I'm going to continue to use, even if you tell me it makes them grow a 3rd eyeball. So, get it. He wants more food, but man, it's just going to make his belly hurt. All right, here's the infamous pond. I can tell right now this is probably pretty stinking windy. What in the world? I'm starting to think Lucy's not pregnant because there's a whole lot of frolicking going on. As they used to say in Happy Days, necking. All right, yeah, the pond. We got to drain it, but don't worry, there's no fish in it. But don't worry, if we get like 6 inches of rain in a week, we can fill this sucker up. Now when I fix the ditch, that probably won't apply. But we got to get this thing empty, and here's why. Look at this. This is a concrete, if you didn't know yesterday on Facebook, Snot Sickles. If you didn't know yesterday on Facebook, I posted a video. I didn't post it on YouTube. I'm sorry, I just ran out of time. Help, because the spillway blew out. Yeah, the old pond guy said it wouldn't, but it did. I'm sure he's thinking, there's no grass on it. Well, you didn't show up and finish the job, so sorry. Now listen, calling people out who are in a tight spot, or at least that's what we're told, and venting and going crazy and being rude and being mean, no place for it in life. There's truly not. I do not wish ill on anyone. We've all been in tight spots. Some of y'all may be in tight spots right now. It is not healthy, it's not polite, it's not human, it's not Christian. I don't like it. And that doesn't mean I can't be a little bit frustrated. Moving forward, Brandon at Elite Earthworks. If you guys remember, he was our first contact to fix the pond. Now what's funny about Brandon is he's 2 years older than me, and he graduated, I think about the same year at a high school 5 minutes from my high school, but I never met him. So I met him on YouTube, reached out to him before we started doing this. And Brandon does a lot of commercial jobs back in Missouri, probably all over, but I see him more in Missouri and around my hometown. I can come do it, but I know he would probably do it as a favor, and he probably wouldn't charge as much, and that takes money off his family's table. He needs it or not, doesn't matter, but I don't need a discount. I don't need help. So we found a local pond guy, and with Brandon's help, we were making sure that it was being done right and everything looked good. But then we reached a spot where the spillway blew out, which is where we're at today. So yesterday when I got out here and the spillway had blown out, I called Brandon immediately. I said, dude, what do I need? And he said, call this company, order this, they'll bring it out in 2 to 4 weeks. So I called them, they drew me that schematic you just saw, schematic. Yeah. It'll be here in 2 weeks, and it's virtually foolproof. Like it'll never, we'll never have an issue, so to speak, if we do it right. But that's a 3 foot by 3 foot box, 4 feet tall, with an open lid. Now we'll have a welder make us a lid so that way the kids don't get down inside it and debris and stuff like that. But then there's a 22-inch outside diameter opening, and you put a 18-inch double wall pipe coming out as long as we need it to be. So that box is gonna sit probably somewhere over there. You think, you know, I'm a rookie to this, you think you'd put it right here and the pipe would be right there, but you don't do that. You sit it kind of, oh, maybe 10, 12 feet inside there, and then you run you a 20-foot pipe, you bury it, you put some rocks where the fall is, so to speak, so it doesn't do this and wash everything out. That's the story, but we got to drain it, so this isn't the worst thing. I'm not at risk of a mudslide right here, don't worry. I did yesterday, when I got out here, I liked the level right about here. I stayed here all day long and waited on this water to go from about here to right here. And then I stuck my shovel right there and I walked all the way around the pond. And I like the water level right here. When they come out, and I'm gonna go get some spray paint because, you know, a cow could knock this over and then we lose our spot. But now what we'll do when we get that box, we'll sit it in the water and we'll make sure that the laser is this high right here, okay? And then, yes, we will not have to worry about the pond anymore. On that box is a V shape, and that V will face opposite the pipe. So basically, think of that like the rim of a cup, and then there's just a little notch cut out, because if it has to get all the way to the top before it starts using the overflow, it can kind of create a vortex and a little bit of suction. Now, it can't empty your pond. It obviously can't pull air in, but putting that V in there keeps it, kind of keeps it honest. It keeps the level honest, so you don't have to worry as much. Anyway, Brandon, you got to go check Brandon out. He actually has a YouTube channel, and it's family safe. He's a good dude. I tell you what, guys, I've never paid this guy a dime, and here's a crazier story. I've never even met him, and I'm able to just text him, and he responds right away. I know not everybody gets that treatment, brother, and I appreciate it. Please go check out Brandon down below, him and his family. But it's family safe. If you've got little ones, grandkids, whatever, the Adler loves watching him. If you've got grandkids that love watching tractors, you can go turn on any of Brandon's shows and you don't have to worry. You can walk away, they can eat their Cheerios or their Reese's Cups and M&Ms, whatever you serve your kid for breakfast. I don't know, that's what I was reminded, but that's why he's huge. So, but Ray's a registered dental assistant, so technically if his teeth fall out, It's not on me. You should have told me. Anyway, she's told me like 1,000 times. Anyway, let's move on before Chad gets in trouble. So every time June or Tipsy stand like that, I wait for a baby to pop out. I think we're still a couple weeks off. Both of them are supposed to be due more like the 1st of March, but that doesn't mean it couldn't happen tomorrow. So we want that baby and that calf to be perfectly healthy and full featured. And the vet did say that June's calf for sure is a full calf. So we just need his little body or her little body to stay in there and get big and healthy and strong. We got to drain this pond. It doesn't matter that this is kind of big. It doesn't matter that the water's going to do a lot of the work, because that pipe's going to be huge. That was my, have you seen the weight room? That was my 18-inch round. Yeah, anyway, 2-inch diameter, probably bigger actually, a 2-foot diameter trench to put that pipe. So any tips or tricks or anything you guys have along with that, please let me know. The wind died down. I'm trying to hustle. That's why I'm talking a lot, because it is gonna pick back up. Remember, here's a short version. This has some muck in it. You don't actually want to get rid of all the muck entirely. It has good biomatter in it. All the muck is gone from over there, which that's okay. Not worried about that. This is the good muck that's been here for years. Right there. There's a giant hole between those two ledges that you see, this one and that one. I gotta get my hand out or it'll quit focusing. What we're gonna do, drain the pond entirely, okay? We're gonna shove those ridges, because they're like 10, 12 feet tall. We're gonna shove them inside that hole. Going to spread out the muck in here. Pull as much as we can. Do you hear the wind pick up? Pull as much as we can up on this bank, make it a little bit taller. And yeah, then we'll have us a real nice, nice fancy pond. So the beauty of that box is we can bring this up a little bit, the level of it, that concrete box. We can bring the level of the spillway up, because it essentially acts as the spillway. And if it's the same level all the way around, it'll actually just back up the hill, which we have a ton of room for more water to back up. I did order what's called a trash pump, semi-trash pump, and I ordered a 3-inch. I think it's like 200 gallons a minute, but man, it has been delayed twice. I don't know what's going on. It's on Amazon. It says like, so when you order something on Amazon, you know how sometimes it says like 1 left or 2 left? That's in the local warehouse. So this said 1 left. So what I think is they're probably resupplying. So like wherever it's coming from, whatever warehouse, they're probably shipping 20 to it because they've ran out, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm still waiting. We are gonna buy a pump, because we're ultimately, when it gets warmer, gonna dig a couple of loafing ponds, if you will. Like, I think I've said this before, but like 2 feet deep. Dusty at Cross Timbers has a bunch of them. Now, this will be like our fishing pond. We don't let our animals in it. We keep it safe, keep the banks sturdy and strong. But back there, we'll put a couple of loafing ponds for animals to get in and get their bellies wet when it's really hot during the summer. Some of you guys were asking where the water goes. This was already here. We already had an overflow. It's massive. It's bigger than the pond, this overflow is. You can see how all this water that's coming out is not even touching this, because just the other side of my fence, there's a creek, and it's huge, and it fills the ponds on that 200-acre ranch behind us. So I'm trying to block the wind. So our neighbor behind us has 200 acres, and he's probably been wondering where all the water is, but he's not wondering now. So anyway, I'm gonna dig this trench out a little bit, see if I can get this water going even more. All right, I put a couple sticks in to mark the level. I'm sure Bruce will knock that over. I'm at no risk. This is packed down, and as long as that water's got a path, I'm not worried about this. There's not that much pressure. So, hey, by the way, I bought these pipes from a guy named Kelly at our local plumbing, electric, and HVAC store, and they're huge fans of the channel. Tell him howdy down below. It's Kelly, and I'm sorry I don't know his wife. I don't know your name anyway, but Kelly and his wife, they work at our local, or he works at our local store. And I ran over there yesterday like, dude, what do I do? I thought this was a fix. It's not, but it's okay. We can use that somewhere else when we fill other ponds. Tell him howdy down below. He always watches. I appreciate it, buddy. And when we go to build a house, Kelly's got a couple things he's going to donate to the house build. Super cool, man. Super cool. So, yeah, big ticket items too. Very, very grateful, man. Appreciate you. But man, the power of water, it's incredible. This block, see that rock right there? That was right here last night. But we'll let this do the work and widen that gap for us. And we don't want it to get too out of control. We want to control how fast it drains. We don't want it to go crazy. An 18-inch pipe is pretty big. That's a 6-inch. An 18-inch pipe's pretty big, so we want it to widen. So I'd bring the tractor down here, but it is way too muddy. I'll just get stuck. Not stuck, but I'm just gonna tear it up and do more damage than good. Actually, it did rain late last night, but there's no rain in the forecast for the next 5 days as of right now. So if I see rain coming, I'll come dig this out a little bit, but I don't want to do it right now. It needs a day or two of sunshine before I bring the tractor over here. So I've done it. I mean, you can see there's 2 tracks right there. I've had the tractor over here, and the company that's bringing that box, they actually have a truck with a boom and they can set it for us, and there'll be no problem driving on this. You knucklehead, what are you doing? Get him. Hang on a minute. Tipsy is notorious for hiding when she's calving. If she's calving, she's not very good at hiding because she sticks out like a sore thumb. All right, I love what you guys did with the bale I rolled out. Looks good. Looks good. Tipsy. What are you doing? How did you get in there? I see how you got in there. You just said, hey, this panel's in my way. Move it. That's pretty impressive, young lady. What is that? Is that poo? Is that poo? Tipsy? What is that? Is that poo or female parts? What is that? Oh boy. I might need to put a camera on this one tonight. Hello, young lady. How you feeling? Sorry about the bug spray this morning. I'm sorry. I was trying to help. I have a question. I don't know what that is. This is very, very interesting. Something's going down, Bruce. Something's going down. Oh, geez. Oh, goodness. I'm officially nervous. We might be having a calf. You guys are not gonna like this, but there is no way to include this in today's video. How long are cows in labor? I mean, is she just gonna sneeze here in a second and out pops a calf right out of the old calf launcher? What's that? I mean, what else would that white discharge be? No one else was in there with her. I'm so interested and confused at the same time. The little dangly thing that's hanging out, that wasn't there yesterday. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I just have no idea what's going on. Are you actually hungry? Or are you like Bruce hungry? Are you all right? Hi, sweetie. June, are you doing it? June, duh, I can't listen. I'm excited about two, but I can't do two at the same time. Let's see what your pee looks like. Yeah, that looks like regular pee. I think you're still okay. You're not pregnant, are you? Y'all are not gonna like this, but I gotta end this video. I don't know where I'm at time-wise. I just wasn't, this was the end of the video. I have no idea. You guys may be like, Chad, you're overreacting. She just, you know, that's snot. Somebody sneezed on the wall. I've never seen her in there. Something's going down, man. All right, the pond's draining. I had a bunch of errands to run today. And man, let me go get in the truck. Hang on. Guys kept telling me to look for a white discharge. They don't get much whiter or more dischargey. You don't get any more white or discharge than that. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned though. All right. Many blessings. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Pray for warm weather. I'm ready. I'm tired of breaking ice. I'm ready to grill. 516 to be more specific. God bless. Deuces.